Your birth month equals where you have to stay for a week. January, the Frutiger Arrow City. This city was built to look perfect, but no one lives here. The towers are spotless, fountains still run, and grass and trees are green and alive. Yet the streets are empty. Stores are stocked, restaurants are lit, but no voices ever come. You will have plenty of food and soft hotel beds to use. At night, the screens on the buildings glow brighter. They will display faces that are not your own. Do not stop to stare at them. February, Chuck E. Cheese at night. The arcade machines light up the dark, and the smell of pizza still lingers. You will find food and soda behind the counter if you need it. Sleeping is uncomfortable on the sticky carpet floors. The animatronics remain on the stage, staring forward. Sometimes one will move when you are not looking. If music starts to play on its own, hide until it stops. March, the arcade. Rows of machines glow faintly, waiting for you. Coins appear in your pocket each morning, enough to keep the games alive. There are benches where you can rest, though the lights never turn off. Occasionally, a machine will play itself. When this happens, do not watch the screen. The game is not meant for you. April, the nuclear bunker. The air is heavy and dry, the walls sealed tight. Food rations line the shelves, more than enough for a week. Sleeping bags are stacked in one of the rooms, though the silence makes it hard to rest. There is no clock, but the lights turn on and off in 12-hour cycles. Sometimes you will hear knocking on the steel door. Do not answer. May, the trampoline park. The trampolines stretch across a massive hall, and every light is on. The air is clean. The sound of faint music plays on the speakers, but no one is inside. The snack bar is full, with enough food and drinks to last a week. You can sleep on the mats, soft but uneasy under the bright lights. If you jump, shadows will leap with you. Never let them land first. June, the Crystal Cave. The walls glow faintly with pale blue light. Water drips from the ceiling and gathers in shallow pools. There is little food here, but mushrooms grow between the rocks. You can rest in small alcoves where the crystals hum softly. Sometimes the hum turns sharp, almost like a scream. Leave that part of the cave at once. July, the zoo. It is daytime and the sun makes the air burn against your skin. The cages are still full, but the animals do not behave the way you expect. Some pace endlessly, some stay frozen, and some make sounds that do not match their species. You will find food and drinks at the empty stands, but they are always warm from the heat. There are no people here, only the animals watching you. If one of them stands on its hind legs and stares directly at you, leave that area immediately. August, the abandoned mine shaft. Wooden beams creak as dust rains from the ceiling. Lanterns glow faintly along the tunnels. Food and water are scarce, but miners left some old supplies buried in a locker. If the air grows too still, leave the tunnel quickly. A collapse is coming. September, the shipping container yard. The metal containers rise like towers around you. The ground is flat, covered in gravel. There is food inside one of the containers, if you can find the right one. Sleeping will be cold, but some containers hold blankets. At night, the containers shift. They will move closer to where you sleep. Do not let them surround you. October, the empty hotel lobby. The air is warm, and food waits in the restaurant down the hall. Plush chairs can be used for sleep, though the echoing silence makes it uneasy. The fountain in the center sometimes begins to run. When it does, a guest will check in at the front desk. You must not speak to them. November, the airplane cabin. The plane sits in the middle of a quiet field. The seats are clean, and trays still hold meals that never spoil. You can sleep stretched across the rows. At night, the lights flicker on, and the cabin begins to shake. Do not look out the windows. What you see will not be the field. December, the abandoned library. Dust coats the endless rows of shelves. The air smells of old paper. Food is hard to find, but water drips through cracks in the ceiling. You can rest in armchairs that remain in reading corners. A book will sometimes fall without reason. If you open it, words will start to change as you read. Close it quickly, or you will forget who you are.